What's going on, YouTube? So it's been about 3 days since I fell down this Angelina Jordan rabbit hole, all thanks to Highly Combustible from Highly Combustible Reacts, and I'm glad I did. That was a pretty cool song, and from what I hear from many of you, I have not seen anything yet. This young lady has done a ton, and not only does she sing like a veteran who's been doing it forever, but she also writes most of the music, especially the specific arrangements and all of that she performs. So incredibly impressed. I know she also plays multiple instruments, speaks multiple languages. This child is an incredible prodigy. I also heard that she only sings barefoot, which I guess is a story to that as well, which maybe we'll talk about in a later video or so. And I got tons of great recommendations from you all, but overwhelmingly, the one that most people want me to check out is I Put a Spell on You, originally sang by Screamin Jay Hawkins. Now, I used to be a blues head about 20 years ago. Believe it or not, I actually played drums in a blues band in my early 20s. And I had never really heard of Screamin Jay Hawkins. When I heard the recommendation for I Put a Spell on You, I kind of assumed it was from Hocus Pocus, but now I'm realizing that I'm kind of way off as far as that being the original. And a lot of you said that she truly channels Screamin Jay Hawkins when she sings. Not one person said she channels Bette Midler. So I'm going to be incredibly interested to see what she does with this. Now we're going to do a double reaction today, because first, you all said that she channels this blues singer so well, I definitely wanted to react to his original performance. Now, I was a little bit concerned when I went to find a good version of this. There were some that he did live where it looked a little bit odd. He had a big bone in his nose and looked like a witch doctor and all of that. And then I saw he was on the Merv Griffin show, and I was going to do that one, but then it said something about purchasing the rights through, and I didn't want to run into any weird copyright things. So I think it's appropriate. We're just going to check out the audio version of this song, and that's probably the one that she tried the most to mimic, or at least the one that she was probably most familiar with. So we'll check that one out. So without further ado, here we go. Screamin Jay Hawkins, I Put a Spell on You. Okay, so the big question, who did it better, right? Here comes Screamin Jay Hawkins. Let's see what we got. I love that picture of him too.
I put a spell on you. Because you're mine. Stop the things you do. What's up? I ain't lying.
Man, okay, hang on. I love it. Okay. This reminds me a little bit of Howlin' Wolf is the first person that comes to my mind. And I'm going to play a little bit of that right now. There you go. Just to get an idea. And it's funny because nowadays we think about extreme vocals, right? And this is, in my opinion, back then would be considered, I guess, extreme vocals. I just love the personality in his voice, the way he kind of did that, just threw it right in there. Like it was meant to be in there. And even like with Howlin' Wolf, he's definitely got that very unique thing, and he's called Screamin Jay. So I imagine he's going to be doing some more things, but I can't wait to see what Angelina does with this. But really cool. I love his voice. A lot of tone to it, a lot of reverb going on. Really, really great. Ooh. Okay, wait.
I can't stand.
Let me just back that up a little bit.
I can't stand. Woo! No running around.
Man, the control
I can't stand. No put me down.
Angelina, she does this?
I put a spell on you.
This is going to be great.
Because you're mine. Oh, yeah.
He's got so much control with those screams.
Stop the things you do. Without, I ain't lying. Oh, oh, I love you. I love you. I love you anyhow.
I love it.
I don't care if you don't want me. I'm yours right now. I put a spell on you.
You know, and I just got to say, too, oh, it's almost over. I'm sorry. But I just got to say, you know, the lyrics, they're very simple, right? But his vocal style, it's so impromptu, right? And it's just so much emotion just pouring out. And at the end, it just works. You know, it's pretty cool. It was interesting hearing that saxophone solo, right? I'm so used to in blues hearing a little bit of guitar solo going on there, but yeah. Great. We'll finish this up. We only got 10 seconds left.
Because you're mine.
Yeah, that would have been interesting with the bone in the nose and all that, but yeah, no, really cool, man. There's another artist that from back then that had that voice like that, and maybe it'll come to me in a minute. But okay, I can't wait to see what she does with this. Okay, so I may be wrong, but I think she's 9. She was 9 when she did this. So let's see what a little 9-year-old powerhouse can do with that song. You know, again, going back to the original, very just contemporary blues style. You know, this is kind of the same chord progressions. Almost every song was built the same way, but with just such an impromptu, just kind of like flood of emotions on top of it. Whether it's, you know, a guitar solo, whether it's lyrics like that, very, very amazing. So this is not Bette Midler, right? This is Screamin Jay Hawkins channeled through young Angelina Jordan. So here we go. She's so tiny. She kind of looks the same. There's her bare feet. Okay. I wonder if that's her parents, maybe? She's channeling his spirit. Okay, very similar. Right?
I put a spell on you because you're mine.
Dang, girl. I got chills right now, just so you know.
Stop the things you do. I ain't lying. I can't stand no running around. I can't stand no putting me down.
Okay, let me stop right there really quick. This is almost something I have to watch with my eyes closed because my brain is freaking out right now. I'm looking at this little girl making those sounds, but then I picture the sound alone and just what she's doing with her voice, you know, and it shouldn't mess with me like that, but it does. She's doing the same thing Screamin Jay was doing, where if I were to do something like that, I would just sound ridiculous. You know, my voice would be going all over the place, and well, I'm not a good singer anyways, but To be able to make all of those sounds and just go from one end of the spectrum to the other with your voice, right? Whether it's deep and then high and then just really all over the place, and make it work so well. For somebody so young, for anybody, that's incredible. Okay, I'm gonna have to listen to this again, just the audio later. I'm gonna watch the video now, but I think something weird's gonna happen when I close my eyes and listen to this again. But all right.
No, put me down.
So much sensuation.
Spend you. Because you're mine. Things you do. Hey, what's up?
She did it.
I ain't lying. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you anyhow. I don't care if you don't want me. I'm yours right now. I put a spell on you.
She's so tiny.
Because you're mine
This is different.
I don't care if you don't want me. I'm yours right
It's over. I don't want it to end. Okay. Yeah, let's talk about that. Alright, so yeah, that was an experience. And this song is reacted to a lot, so I don't think I'm adding anything new here when I say the things I'm about to say. But the fact that she let her emotions just take her voice and just run with them, right? Her voice just, it was all over the place. But it was so accurate. She was hitting those notes so perfect, so well, with whatever kind of tone she wanted at any given time, just sliding around. Absolutely incredible. And you could tell, I see what people mean when she channeled Screamin Jay there. You know, and it wasn't like she was pretentious about it, like she was trying to be him or trying to mimic him. Instead, she just had that same spirit about her. And I'm not trying to be like, you know, paranormal. She had that spirit, you know, but that spirit of, she was in the same zone that he was in when she sang, and just let it go. And that was truly incredible. The other thing I'm going to have to go back and check out, this was a little bit different in some ways, especially toward the end. And when I found out that she writes these arrangements, any little change that was heard was because she wanted that change to be there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I gather from that. And the changes were incredible. The way she just stopped a few times. I know the time when she kind of went trailing with her voice for a while and held those really long sustained notes. I don't remember that from the original. Something totally different. Absolutely incredible. Where do you go from here? Like, let me know. Where do you like me to go next with her? So far I've got 3 or 4 bands that I'm dedicated to right now. I unfortunately only put out a few videos a week, but Angelina Jordan's definitely going to be one of those that I fit into my regular rotation. So let me know what you want me to check out next. But again, thank you all who joined my channel after I reacted to Angelina Jordan for the first time. A lot of you subscribed. I appreciate that. I did just put a donations tab on my channel. If you go to the main page of the channel, I don't need donations, to be honest with you. The only thing is I only have the ability to do a few videos at a time. And if there's something you really want to see quickly, if you slip a donation, it'll happen more quickly. And for no other reason than I just get tons of recommendations. And a donation would definitely humble the hell out of me, but definitely get my attention. And then I would feel obligated. I can't pass that up. So if you feel like doing that, great. If not, that's fine. I'm sure I'll get to all of the recommendations at some point. It might take a while, but at some point. But regardless, whether you've liked or subscribed or donated or whatever, either way, thank you for joining me, at least in watching this amazing performance. And I look forward to the next one. So be safe, be healthy, and be nice to each other.